Welcome, exile, to the Ring. I am Kurai. While you are here, you will do no harm to any of its members. You are a guest of the Ring, and the boss has no tolerance for guests who do not obey his rules. What goes around comes around, if you will excuse the aphorism. Take your time and look around. Introduce yourself to the others here. When you are ready, find me. The Ring has a job for you, if you are willing. The Ring operates outside whatever semblance of the law remains out here. But lawlessness does not exclude civility, and does not need to create chaos. If someone is intent on taking what is not theirs, better to have a professional handle it, and avoid unnecessary violence and confusion. The Ring is contracted by those who seek a solution to the misallocation of resources. We assign members based on the needs of the job, and we take a small cut. Everyone wins, other than the target of our work. The Ring operates based on favors. Markers allow us to track those favors, and to ensure no one is taking advantage of, or being taken advantage of, by any other Ring member. They are also how you got here. You'll excuse me if that seemed obvious. At times I must deal with people whose talents are not intellectual in nature. What is valuable to you or I may not be valuable to the boss or Faustus. Where you see a worthless trinket, another may see a precious heirloom, or the final piece in a lifelong collection. Contracts allow our clients to hire the Ring to pursue goods that hold no objective value on the client's behalf. Sometimes that value comes from knowing the original owner no longer has it. The Ring makes few moral judgments on what it is hired to obtain. So long as it is not breathing and it is not liable to put the entire Ring at risk, we will not turn a contract down, and neither should you. Dominus was a terrible human being, but the Ring owes a great debt to him. Without his overzealous exilings, the Ring would not have a rich pool of talent to draw upon. The boss himself learned a great deal about the power of anonymity and mythos from Dominus, lessons he employs today. A king is human, mortal, vulnerable to the same temptations and vices as are we all. A legend lives on for as long as it is told, its meaning and message shifting to fit the needs of the speaker or the audience. Holmes seems to have found himself stuck somewhere in the middle. The greatest lesson to take away from the story of the fallen Karui king is this: a leader is nothing without the loyalty of their followers. And I suppose that those followers should still have their heads attached. While I feel for those lost in the wake of Oriath's fall, forgive me if I do not shed a tear for the city which even now fills my nights with terror. It takes a lot to surprise me, but I must admit, I did not expect to contend with the divine in my lifetime. It goes to show that there's a seed of truth in every story. The boss is an extraordinarily busy man, so I enact his orders and allocate tasks to members as needed on his behalf. I am, for all intents and purposes, his administrator. If you have any issues, please take them to me, and I can raise it with the boss when he is available. Stay safe.
Round here, people call me Tibbs. Not the quietest little sneak, and I'm not exactly nimble with these big sausage fingers. But if you find yourself on the wrong side of something heavy, you wish you thought to hire me. Heard the boss got his start as a stable boy in the Grand Arena. Used to feed and care for the chariot horses. That was his first job. And it led to his first, job. Apparently, someone asked him to slip something into the feed of the Octavius family's finest stallion, greatly favoured to win the race. Paid him a week's worth of his normal wages. Boss figured it was some sort of poison, so he watched the man place a bet and poisoned that horse as well. Neither died, but neither won. And the boss, betting his wages on a horse he knew to be fit as a gladiator, took home a killing. Of course, that was also his last day of gainful employment at the arena. The man stalked those stables for months trying to find him. No worries.
I am Adia. You may rely on me for travel to and from locations of interest. I once served a worthy Sekama. The boss is no Sekama. He rules through deception, obfuscation, and manipulation. However, if he agrees to do something, he will do it. That in itself is a form of honor, which I can respect. He expects the same of us. In exchange for a place here, I have agreed to use my skills to enable the travels of this wretched heap of Roadang. And that is what I will do. My word is my bond. Remain vigilant.
Another green footpad? Oh, the turnover here is... oh, it's you. I can't say I'm surprised to see you turn up in a place like this. Ah, the boss. The big man. The man of 1,000 faces. Or no face, depending on who you ask. He's cultivated quite the reputation. I fancy myself a connoisseur of the truth, and I have yet to hear a story about the boss that has the wondrous ring to it that only true stories have. But, well, I have certain connections, and those connections have certain connections who have turned up some very striking truths about this mysterious figure. I'm not about to run my mouth to a thief, but let me tell you, those definitely not true stories you keep hearing, the truth is even stranger. A fence like myself provides a thief like yourself the means to offload ill-gotten goods for something you'll find more useful. In this case, markers. I take those goods and sell them to the nobility for something I find more useful. Coin and prestige. As a captain in the Navy, it's not entirely unusual to confiscate illicit goods from pirates and smugglers, and the nobility happily reward me for retrieving their valuables from the hands of evil. Oh, sometimes I'll even return it pro bono, if the owner's station may afford me certain privileges down the road. The job carries with it certain risks, but were a thief such as yourself to try to speak out against me, well, you'd only be incriminating yourself in the process. It'll be your word against mine. And who is a judge more likely to believe? Farewell.
Talamoana and good tidings. I'm Fakano, though most people know me as the Barber. If you need a trim and tidy, then take a seat. But a little fishy told me you may be more interested in a conversation than a cut. A man like myself, traveling around as much as I do, hears a lot of things. Everyone needs their haircut once in a while, and I am a very attentive listener. Some of the things I hear could be very lucrative to people with certain, shall we say, unscrupulous ambitions. Drop a few markers in the tip jar, and I may accidentally drop some of my meticulously well-kept notes. Interesting man. Very interesting indeed. Careless as the day he came into this world. No need for a man of my trade, you see. Yet bald as he may be, he knows the value of a good barber. No one here knows much about the boss's past, except maybe Kurai. And she won't tell you much, not even for a mountain of markers. Loyalty is the most valuable currency. And she and the boss have a lifetime supply. I tried to find out what I could. Conflicting tales of a smuggler kingpin, a Theopolan aristocrat, and strange enough, a retired arena champion. Then Kurai told me to stop sniffing around, else I end up like the last barber. Or maybe she said I'd end up the last barber. Either way, I value my life and my work more than I value gossiping about an old, bald gladiatorial smuggler. Well, at least you followed through, eh? I'd have preferred if my gods stayed tucked away neatly in their tails. But if we're going to have the ravenous one up and about, at least we have you to put him back to bed for good. Listen, I don't want to be a naysayer But before you started coming around here, we didn't have none of this god nonsense. They were just characters and stories. Ways to get the kiddos to eat their greens. And that was fine. In fact, I preferred it that way. Now, we've got characters coming to life. And then you're killing them. You're killing our heroes. Tukohama was one of the good guys. You better finish what you started. The rebellion was a long time coming, if you ask me. What you did. And if you ask me what you didn't, I reckon the bloodshed was inevitable. The gods rising up? That one, I will admit, took me by surprise. So now the Karui are sailing back home. Good. But anger has a tendency to linger like a bad smell, and the enslaved are justifiably angry. It may take a long time before that anger fades. It may never. Let's say you're a wealthy Oriathan slave merchant. You're out there selling people to other people, really raking in the coin off the back of racial divides. Then one day, those people you've been selling start killing the people you've been selling them to. That's gotta be bad for business, right? Time to cut your losses? Sadly, no. Slavers have had their pride badly bruised. They're out there, right now, looking for Karui men, women, even children, and kidnapping them. No one's heard from the Taken since. You think they're getting sold to new owners? Not a chance. They're being tortured, murdered. The slavers see this as revenge, but it is nothing more than evil for evil's sake. A lot of bad things have come from the rise of Kitava. But this, for me, this is the worst. See you later.
Got something needs made or unmade? I can take them apart as fast as I put them together, sometimes faster. Or is it the other way around? I've had an idea just now for a spinning device that... Oh yes, my name is Isla. I'm an engineer. Welcome. The boss? Oof, it's inefficient to ask about the boss, believe me. You'll go round and round a spinning gear in a machine made of secret parts. The one thing you should never rely on is a mechanism you don't understand. It's liable to implode or explode. Neither is pretty when your arse is sitting up on it hoping to fly somewhere. The boss put in an order for an air sail once for a job. Impossible, I told Kurai. Turned out it worked. It just didn't go with the poor sod we hired. It stayed with us in flames while he took to the skies. He achieved a perfect parabolic arc right onto the tower we were aiming for. Survived the trip too, judging by the screaming. But getting back down, oof. The boss never ordered a falling machine. That's on him. Gotta think things through, mind you. Now, what was I doing?
I'm cast. Rather than waste my youth reading, I put that time to better use. Now I can pick just about any lock you're likely to come across. A man of style, the boss. A thief, of course, wants to be rich and live a life of luxury. But once you hit a certain point of wealth, I imagine you might be motivated by other things. Apparently, the boss was living very comfortably indeed, but felt the need to challenge himself. He entered the first bank of Theopolis in the middle of the day, entered the vault, and just started moving stuff around. Octavius' family fortunes into the Maxia's deposit box. Avarius riches split across every small safe, each of which he popped open as if there weren't even a lock on him. Mixing all the money up like it were caught in the tides. Then he goes and finds the records of deposits and withdrawals and sets them on fire. Walks out like nothing happened. Well, of course the bank puts the fire out, but the records are gone. So they notify all the big customers, telling them to come in with their copy of the deposit slips. And wouldn't you know it, they're gone too. No bloody idea how he pulled it off. Of course, the bank and all the clients will deny it ever happened. It's foolish not to. Good stuff.
A client wishes to utilize our services. The boss would like to offer you the opportunity to assist member cast on this job. There is room yet in the ring if you can handle the work. The details are on the contract. I suggest you review it before you set off. Speak to Aria when you are ready. She will get you within range of the mark. And try to keep your partner safe so he may do what he is best at. Cast is not as tough as he believes, but the boss has never seen another lockpick as talented. A client wishes to... I'll be here when you need me.
Hello, rookie. Found a few markers, did you? Apparently the boss sees something in you, but we won't know for sure till you're on the wrong side of a lance. I'm Cast, and there's not a lock in this world that I can't open. All you have to do is make sure I live long enough to open them. Aria will get us to the job, and I'll show you the ropes. Don't get tangled in them, because it ain't my job to cut you free. Oi, oi. Just don't get in my way.
Hello.
Always get nostalgic before a job. First things first. Client wants us to find an urn. Reckons the mark has it locked up. Thing is, it's pretty suspicious if that's the only thing that goes. Hear that? We ain't alone. Place is crawling with guards. You're here to make sure they don't kill us both. Who put you in a bad mood? I see you! Shouldn't be a problem. I'll pick any locks that get in our way.
Failure means
You
death!
keep me alive. Yeah? Consider your actions, yeah? We don't want too much attention.
Who goes there?
Go on. You got him. Should have stayed out of it. Urns on the other side of this door. Grab it so we can get out of here. Shouldn't be a problem. Wait. Hear that? We've been made. Grab what you can and head out. We'll make it quick. Back the way we came, rookie.
Remember your training!
Rookie! Dead now, ain't you?
Here with your blood! Failure means death!
Easy.
Hold the line!
We're still breathing, Rook. So you ain't done half bad. Take that urn to Faustus, yeah? He'll sort you out.
Completed your first contract? Well, nearly. A contract isn't technically complete until the goods are in the hands of the client. You give me the urn, and I'll give you the markers you've earned. I yearn for the urn to give you what you've earned. What fun. don't go spending your markers all in one place. That, my friend, is a little joke. You see, they're only good here, so to imply you could spend them elsewhere is very humorous indeed. I like you, Exile. Don't do anything stupid and ruin that. Happy hunting!
I hope you enjoyed your first job. Cast spoke highly of you. Well, he did not outright speak poorly of you, which for Cast means a great deal. The items you procure should be exchanged with Faustus for markers. In addition to allowing entry onto Ring premises, markers can be redeemed with the residents of the Ring for various goods and services, including blueprints. Please do not hesitate to speak to me if you need further elucidation. I suggest you return to your ordinary duties, whatever they may be, until another contract crosses your path. Though contracts allow the Ring to keep spinning, we are skilled professionals, and skilled professionals wish to test the limits of their skills. The Ring has obtained the layouts of locations known to hold objects of great value. Naturally, these locations are heavily protected and patrolled, and to pull off a job in such a location requires a team. The boss is happy to provide blueprints for these highly secure locations and access to the skills and resources needed to strip such a location bare. For a price. Complete contracts, earn markers, and you will be able to utilize those services.
Greetings. Greetings.
Right. What's the job? I brought an old mate of mine along for this job. Her name's Talina.
Pleasure to meet you.
She might not look like much, but she
Excuse
can
me.
get into places no one else can. Oh, you ain't gonna like this.
No more distractions.
Oh, I don't think so. You're dead.
Fight on our hands.
Sorry.
You're mine.
Oh, you ain't gonna like this. Won't be a jiff. Here we go.
Guards incoming. Again, not as messy as I'd feared.
What have you got for me? Poodles?
I'm Talina. Not Tally, not Lena, not Lynn, not even T. Talina. Got it? Good. If you know when to speak and when to keep your mouth shut, we'll get on just fine. I'm here to make bank, not friends, and I'm very good at what I do. The boss is private to the point of paranoia. I've never visited his home, but I've heard he has some very particular requests of his guests. No boots, no cloaks or coats, no hats, no slacks, no dresses. Undergarments are strongly discouraged. You're given a robe for privacy. It has no sleeves. You're never to enter his kitchen or approach him from behind or from the side. Or above, absolutely never above. No mention of approaching him from below. But I've heard he lives underground, so that would be quite a task. Good.
Hello.
What's the play? Before we set off, I'd like to introduce you to an associate of mine. This is Nanette.
I am Nanette.
See? She's got better eyesight than anyone I know.
I can see a man's heart beat its last from a distance of 2 thrown stones.
I believe she will be an asset in the future.
No mercy! Into your head! Trespassers!
No witnesses.
Surrender! Surrender or die! Don't move!
No more distractions.
Surrender or die!
That's the mark. You got it? This is what you've been training for. Excellent teamwork, everyone.
And by our unity, we escaped with our lives.
Yeah. Great work all round.
You are an exile? Then you, too, have had your rightful home stolen from you. Unless you actually committed the crimes you were accused of. But of course you haven't. We are all innocent here, yes? I have been looking for someone to follow my entire life. Someone to inspire me, to give meaning and community to my days. The boss is, to put it bluntly, not that man. However, he is better than nothing. Because of what he has built here, we unwanted scum have what some could call a society. Here, everyone is welcome regardless of station or ability, provided they are willing to work. The boss has made it so. It is an elegant lie, that name. The Plains of Vastery. I know it only as a harsh desert, a blasted wasteland of broken rock, crimson sands, and salted earth. Those who call it the Plains see it as it was thousands of years ago. They are deluded. But who am I to judge? I still believe I'll find a home someday, even with a face like mine. Perhaps we all need a few delusions to keep us sane. What's your flavor of madness, Exile? Although Isla is often distracted, she is quite kind. She has a strength I have never seen before. One born of machines and intellect, rather than fighting skill. I would never admit this to anyone, of course. But her steadfast support makes this place almost feel like a home. That is, when her mechanical spider isn't chewing my belongings. Sometimes when you are near, I hear whispers. Even though I have the best ears among all these thieves, I cannot make out the words. But they sound like my constant companions. My depression, paranoia, and hatred. When I am at my worst. Be careful, Exile. Be safe. Salah.
Find something to sell. Happy hunting.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Greetings. Nanette is from a people that currently call themselves the Feridun. They are our rejects. Those we Maraketh left to die in the desert as children for being unworthy or flawed. I do not think ill of Nanette. I do not think of her at all. I am not cruel, Exile. It is simply that scattered groups of pariahs wandering in the desert have no effect on the world. She will not find the home she yearns for among these scoundrels.
Just don't get in my way. Forgot to tell you, bringing this lug with us on this job.
By Muck.
He's an absolute nutter. Ain't you, Huck?
Not really. I suppose the blackguard training did leave me a bit rough.
Absolute nutter. But useful. This'll be quick.
Stop there!
Wasn't worth it, was it?
Fight on our hands.
Not quick, but not hard.
Don't move!
We got company. I've got the best of you. Shouldn't be a problem.
No further! See them!
Wasn't I on target?
Combat positions! For your honor!
Just keep him off me.
I can't do this just yet.
On it. Yeah, I know. Get.
Look at me now, Catmar Toro. Sir. Sorry. Old habit. You'll get used to it. Blackguard training did a number on me. I'm Uck. Served in the Aurea 3rd for 5 years. Dishonorably discharged, though I consider that an honor. My time with the Blackguards has put a lot of things in perspective, at least once I had some distance from them. What we do here might be illegal, but that don't make it wrong. You need something, anything, you come to me, yeah? We're family now. And family look out for each other. I haven't actually met him myself. Been dealing mostly with Lady Kurai. Bit like the old days, really. Orders come down the chain and stop when they hit the right pair of ears. I'm eager to meet him, though. Owe him my life. Had some very dark days after I got discharged. Not a lot of people want to hire veterans, especially when they leave the service under less than ideal circumstances. But the boss secured me a place to live and gave me a steady income and work to keep me busy. Right. Yeah?
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Find something to sell. Toodles.
Hello.
Already my kit. Thought we might be able to use another hand on this one. Meet Niles.
You don't like me, I can tell.
He used to be an interrogator for the Templar. Can read minds a little bit.
Now you really don't like me. Why is that, I wonder?
Just remember that he's very useful. I find that helps.
I do love the stink of victory.
A shame.
Train for this.
Time for a tussle. Time to make an acquisition.
Reckon I can handle it.
You have chosen death.
I can't do this just yet.
Under attack! Reckon I can handle it.
Absolutely no battle. It would seem our luck has not yet run out.
Savor of exile. Nothing's as sweet as success.
The name's Niles. I'm the resident thought extractor. Not got much to say to you just yet. Still uncertain whether I interrogated you before the Templars exiled you. Would put us quite at odds, wouldn't it? Oh, but I interrogated so many I hardly remember their faces anymore. If I don't remember you, well, it probably means you broke easily. I know a thing or two about figureheads using mystery to evoke faith. It's how they deceive the masses, you see. One can never find fault with a god if one never meets him. Who then spreads all these tales? A Karui told me that Tukahama cut Kitava's face with a tooth. I asked him, how do you know about it if you weren't there for it? So he stabbed me. Huh. That's what you get if you start asking around about the boss. A stabbing. Only unlike Karui, this knife won't come in from the front. It seems only I am privy to the truth of this world. Innocence doesn't exist. Sin doesn't exist. And the Templar faith is a lie. You can tell them I said so. I'll go down shouting it. And the Karui and Maraketh gods are probably fake too. It's all a scam, you see. A convenient belief system to keep the rabble in check. The Karui way, Maraketh tradition, the Templars' militant faith, and the Azmiri. Well, they're fine, actually. Inoffensive. You won't catch me living in the forest, though. I don't know how you convinced a city full of people that you slew some sort of rampaging god, but I've seen artist depictions of Kitava's supposed rampage. There's no way that the ground could support a being that large. Did you see the footprints? Clearly fake, carved by Templar artisans to deceive the populace. The river of blood was accomplished with diluted crimson mud from the plains of Asteri. It's really quite simple when you think about it. As for your own experience, well, there are records of gases seeping from the crypts that once caused a whole village to believe they were fish. They flopped on the ground, gasping for air. They even died. Have you considered that you may be a victim of a similar occurrence? When I was younger, I served next to some very powerful men. I once caught a stray thought from the High Templar Venarius. A simple picture, nothing more, possible to perceive only because of his overwhelming fear at that moment. I have to assume he was insane because the image he had in mind was that of a single beleaguered jewel adrift on an ocean of madness. If that was how I saw the world, it would almost be a comfort to believe in gods. At least then there would be somebody who could stand against the tide. But even then, against what I saw, just an old man's idle fears. Pay no mind. I speak only the truth. Exile. Exile.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Ah! Happy hunting.
Yes?
I knew you were gonna pick me. Exile. This is Venderi, expert demolitionist.
Nice to meet you, Venderi. My name's Venderi, too. Isn't that funny?
Years of exposure to fumes has affected him.
Sorry to hear that. Luckily, I'm fit as a fit.
Commence the bloody work.
How long will you?
They can't do this just yet.
I am a mental giant.
A bit of advice. You find yourself.
The bloody work.
Niles, do you still reject the gods?
You cannot reject that which does not exist.
But they do exist.
You go on believing that.
Right. Vinderi. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Pleased to make you, hello. Name's Vinderi. Did I mention that already? No one alive knows as much about the explosive arts as me. If you want something, or someone, or several someones, turned into an unrecognizable, smoldering mess, I'm more than happy to oblige. I was walking around the catacombs beneath the square, trying to find my way to the sewers under the courts. Had a huge sack of the blue stuff on my back, leaving a little trail as I go so I can find my way out. Little Azrite fuse trail winding its way back to the storehouse. Cost me an arm and a leg, that powder. Anyway, I'm right under where I thought the High Templar's office was. Start piling the powder up right under his fat ass, planning to blow him back to innocence. Well, I start hearing a hissing noise. And I start seeing the blue light down the end of the tunnel turning an angry red. It's moving toward me quick. And I'm thinking, this is it. This is where it ends for me. But at least I'll blow that high pain in the ass skyward. Then it stops. No hissing, no light, just a silhouette. Tall as a man ever was. Taller than Tibbs. Don't know how he even got through the storehouse hall. This man, this glorious man. Put it down, he shouts. It's not worth the trouble. Come, it's time to go. Oh, so I put the bag down, and I start walking over to him, running even. This man saved my life. I swear to myself I'll follow this eternal ideal of a man, this statue, this perfect specimen as far as he will have me. And as I get close, my eyes adjust. This beautiful man comes into focus, his hand extended to meet me. I reach out mine. There's incredible electricity between us. And as my fingers lock into his, he slaps a manacle around my wrist. I am under arrest for attempted deicide and possession of a dangerous substance. Got me exiled, the pig. Once I got here, I just started working for the boss. What was your question? Always a pleasure. Hello, hello.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Oh? Good luck to you.
Greetings.
Ready, more or less. Exile, this is...
Gianna.
Gianna, yes! And she's a...
Performer, actress.
A performer actress, right. And...
We met when Vinderi was hired to do the pyrotechnics for a production. He set the curtains on fire, but no one died. I'm here to help you with this job. And other jobs later, if you want.
Exactly. Anything you'd like to add, Gianna?
I think that covers it. Thanks, Vin. this?
That's what we're after. Cheap pieces of junk anyway.
Time for accolades, go!
I can't do this just yet.
I wanted to save this one. Help! I'm too young to die. Can't even take the time to enjoy this.
Oh, they just keep coming!
I don't work well under pressure.
It's like they forgot they're to leave us alone! Keep it up, Exile!
You're insane! You knew that, right?
This is your final scene. No second act.
Worthy of a grand play, eh, Gianna?
Honestly, that went too smoothly. If one of us had died, that would have been dramatic.
Cool wins.
Hey, good looking. Huh. Most people recognize me. I'm Gianna. I worked a spell at the Chitters Theatre back when you could leave your house without being followed by Templar secret police. I was Chevron in an Axiom tragedy. I played Diala, the Gemling Queen, in Purity Tales. And the Fair Lady Mervale in Dresso and Mervale, for which I was very nearly nominated to receive a Tario. No? Not a fan of the theatre, I suppose? That's fine. That act of my story has drawn to a close anyway. But I'm always looking for the next great role. Nothing's quite so thrilling as immersing oneself among the people and seeing if you can, in fact, pass for the real deal. I wasn't exactly planning on a life of crime. Yes, most in my profession do end up begging or stealing, but my career was on the up and up. Until I was accused of pecuniary lust and exiled. It just so happens that the boss, cultural elite that he is, saw me in a few shows. He must have noticed my ability to fully embody any role, to become not just the character, but the person. I'm told he was a practitioner of the performing arts himself in his youth. Obviously, he has a keen eye for talent. I'm dying to perform a dialogue with him. Good material is hard to come by around here. But I did find a piece by Bestel floating in the foam. Not particularly engaging, and a frankly unhealthy focus on the female lead's figure in the stage direction. But it's something at least. Alas, Kurai maintains the boss's schedule, and I'm told he's booked up indefinitely. Imagine having lucrative work for months to come. A performer can only dream.
You've got a contract I have taken out. Excuse me if you know the tale, but I find a well-informed thief is a better thief. A few hundred years ago, Kaum, a Karui king of note, landed on the shores of Wraeclast and began an ill-fated conquest north. He won a decisive battle against the Eternals with the help of his niece, Hairi. She and many other women took up bows and ambushed General Lioneye when hubris got the better of him. It was an ingenious workaround of a restriction of the Karui Way. The poet Victario was present at the battle and later gifted Heidi with a signed copy of O Eternal, one of his works. It now sits in the vault of an Oriathan nobleman. I'd like you to bring it home. It should be a straightforward job. Stay safe.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Limbered up and ready to go.
You die
Now,
rather well.
Focus. Get us in there. I can't work while I'm being attacked. We've got a fight on our hands. That's why we do this. Good. Now, focus.
Surrender or die! Just be glad you don't work. Stop that!
This might take some time, okay?
Remember your training!
No witnesses. I can do it, but it won't be quick. We have a job to do. Good. Now, focus. You want to dance? Let's dance.
Caesar!
Fine. Fine.
Failure means death!
Guards incoming.
Your end!
Out of our way! Good! Keep up the momentum. You just make sure we're all still alive when I'm done.
Failure means death! For your honor!
Just keep us safe while I work.
For your honor!
No witnesses! Aria, get us home to a cold drink and a warm fire.
I can get you a stale mead and several scattered lanterns. Will that suffice?
It will.
You got the book. Some moisture damage, but otherwise it seems to be in good condition. To my Karui Queen, the Ngā Makanui rose has never been so beautiful, nor its thorns so deadly. Let your aim never waver, and your story ever be told. Thank you. I'll make sure it finds its way back to Ngā Makanui where it belongs. I'll be here when you need me. This job is a bit unorthodox. Do you recall the book I had you rehome? Well, its owner was quite fond of it. He took out a contract and, it seems, wants to negotiate for the book's return. I don't wish to involve the boss in this, since the original contract was mine. I'm going to travel with you to meet the client to make sure there's no funny business. Stay safe.
This contract touches upon my very reason for being here. It concerns my sister, Nashta, and a spear. Growing up, Nashta was unable to follow the traditions of our people. She chafed at the rules. She earned many tattoos of shame for her violations. And each time she was punished, she only grew more rebellious. Not long ago, she fled from the plains of Vistiri entirely, and scores of delinquents went with her. They have since terrorized many with their banditry. But duty required I track her down when she stole Solarized spear from a Sarn merchant of ill repute. I live among these thieves and scoundrels because this is her world. And in this place I hear more about her activities in a single moon than I would in a year spent looking for her on my own. We must retrieve the spear. We cannot allow her to wield a weapon of Marraketh tradition in so disrespectful a manner. This is my duty, as Nashta is my sister. This contract makes it your duty as well.
Quit complaining, or you'll be emptying the piss. Get him!
My spirits are spent.
You're gonna regret this!
Did you hear that?
Oh, I don't think so.
This spear is a tremendous weapon. One fit for a goddess. The merchant Hargan expects its return, but he shall be disappointed. When I bring it home to my Akara, our honor will be partially restored in the eyes of our fellow warriors. You did well, Exile.
Would you look at that? Didn't think you'd come in person. How are you, Lady Kurai? Did you enjoy the book?
We can skip the pleasantries, Vox.
If you wish for this to be unpleasant, so be it. I want my book back.
The book is no longer in my possession.
Where is it?
Where it belongs. Are we done?
Kurai, Kurai, Kurai. Don't you feel you're being unfair? You did, after all, break into my home. You took something which I value. Oh, Eternal. The first edition, signed by Victario himself. My parents, rest their souls, were so fond of his work that I was named after him. Am I not owed some sort of reparations?
Tell me what you want.
I want my book. And since you don't have it, Kurai, I presume this is the thief? I know you don't do your own dirty work.
Vic?
Tell you what, you can keep the book. Give me the thief's head, and we'll call it even.
You cannot be serious.
I am deadly serious. Kill them, now, in front of me.
And if I don't?
Then I will consider the theft an act of aggression against the Vox family. An act of war.
Oh, you leave me no choice. I'm sorry, Exile. Victario Vox, it appears we are now at war.
A stupid decision by a weak little girl.
Goodbye, Mr. Vox. And regards to your brother.
Every war has casualties, Kurai. Any bloodshed is on you.
I should have known better. The meeting was pointless from the start. It was a distraction, Exile. They took Hana, my cat, and left a note saying they would be in touch. It was all just a setup. This is only the beginning, I fear. I'm deeply sorry that I got you involved. Be careful. The Vox family has enjoyed a place among Oriath's nobility for several generations. But in recent years, Victario and Vincent Vox have used coercion, blackmail, and violence to ensure the family sits at the center of Oriath's business and social ecosystem. The twins enjoy a legitimate public persona, all while they bury their hands deep in the criminal underworld. The boss would, of course, love to see the Vox criminal enterprise dismantled. The ring competes with the Vox crime family for many of the same jobs. But removing competition is secondary to freeing hard-working families from their looming threat. The boss is shrewd, not heartless.
My contract. How delightful. A shrewd man knows when to be discreet. But I like you, Exile. I like your bravado, your gumption, your get-it-done attitude. You deserve a little background. I was aboard my vessel, the fair Marilyn, when I saw the first plumes rising above my beloved Theopolis. And thank innocence, what those savages did, it is indefensible. But it strikes me that within such a tragedy lies an opportunity. The theocracy is all but dead, thanks to you. But the military structure, in large part, remains intact. That's a problem. Admiral Darnor, innocent save him, is a buffoon. He is such a buffoon that I would be willing to bet he has documented his buffoonery. Prove me right, and I'll reward you handsomely. And richly. Do you get it? I was hinting at my natural good looks for humorous effect. Wordplay is so satisfying. I've been in the Navy a long time. I've seen leaders come and go. Let me tell you, Darnor is a fool, a bumpkin, a cretin. Oh, I've no doubt he is morally corrupt, but more offensive than that, he holds no regard for a man's heritage. Back in my day, the Navy was where boys became men, where well-bred Oriathans could earn their place among the elite after a brief and relatively safe stint out at sea. Then Darnor came along, and all of a sudden we have fellows from completely inconsequential families strutting around the cabins like they work there, because they do. He lets them work there. Awful man, Darnor. Just awful. Return soon, yes?
Greetings.
Good timing. I've been looking for something to do. Remember to breathe when we get in. Can't tell you how many good men and women I've lost
Who goes there?
to forgetting to breathe.
Experience wins.
Oi, donkey! The worst. Not the best, but not the worst. That gets the old heart racing. We've been spotted. Halt! Tougher than I look, eh? No further! Looks like a twist on a Maloney design. Get a move on! Ready yourselves? They just keep coming!
My spirit is spent.
Wait! This thing's ridiculous! That was satisfying! Ready yourselves? The whole place is a damnable elder abuse! I'd never have told my kids this, but gods, I love crime. I just love doing a good crime.
Let's see what you've fished up. Love letters? Well, nearly everyone's had their hand in piety's cookie jar, so to speak, so that won't do. But these... yes, these might work. Exile, have you already perused these papers? Perhaps of little consequence to a layperson like yourself, these papers are irrefutable proof that Darnor has been personally funding the activities of the Brine Rod Pirates. What? Oh, don't look at me like that. This is an entirely different situation. The Brine Rot are awful, bootlegging buccaneers. You are a ragtag bunch of down-on-your-luck ne'er-do-wells just trying to make the best life you can in this crazy world. Plus, I do no business with the Brine Rot. Complete. Good luck to you.
Kitaba's rebirth has heralded countless tragedies, but there has been one shining light to come from it. The unshackling of my brothers and sisters. Freed Karui slaves were among the first survivors to reach the shores of Wraeclast. I watched them kiss the sand, sing, dance. I watched them finally enjoy the freedom they should have had all along. Then it started coming unwound. A man by the name of Happy Happy, who was helping the returnees resettle, has gone missing. A witness claims he was taken abroad, a slaver's ship. I know where that ship took him. I want you to go there. I want you to find him, and I want you to free him. Alakura.
What do you need?
Sir. Make sure you're good and ready before we head in.
You're dead.
Ready yourself for combat. Lead the way.
Hey, you!
My spirit is spent.
Sir, guards incoming. Good. Security inbound.
Time to retreat!
Fight like you mean
I should have stretched for this.
Come on, soldier, come on. Reckon I can handle it. That was quite an adventure.
Indeed.
Wish I was surprised by this turn of events. I really do. This is just another line on a page, in a book writ only of atrocities against the Karui people. I fear this will not be some aberrant event, but is the beginning of a pattern. I appreciate your effort, though. I will stay vigilant. I hope you do as well. I will send a message to Happy Happy's friends and family. They will give him an honorable send-off. Bye.
You want to work with me? Oh, I didn't realize we were that close. This is fantastic. I'll need a partner to retrieve my early prototypes from the hands of the Templars. I made a series of precursor contraptions before I was exiled that would have led to some of my greatest achievements. If you can imagine it, my inventions could have done it. Eventually. I didn't realize who I was working for until it was too late. They seized my prototypes and exiled me for the damage I caused in the process of building them. Oof, what's a few implosions in the pursuit of progress? Or maybe it was the sea tide of acid. Or the glowing rock that made people sick. Oh yes. Care to help me steal those prototypes back? Back to work.
Yes?
Just tell me where to build. Is this the part where we make nervous small talk?
No further!
We've been sighted. Let's throw a wrench in the works.
Forward!
Not good at all.
Surrender or die! Surrender or die! I command you to stop!
Must get back on schedule. Zootikins, here comes a beating. The real treasure is the knowledge we gleaned along the way. My inventions! Oh, my babies! Oh, I've missed them so much. I would never have found the proper materials to recreate them here on Wraeclast, not with all the horrific creatures roaming about. Thank you, Exile! Back to work.
Got my contract, do you? Ran with some low-life criminal scum in the back alleys of Oriath in my younger days. Real good blokes, loyal to the last. Or so I thought. Right before I was exiled, they beat me half to death and took off with my finest lockpicks. If I'd had them when the law came for me, I probably wouldn't be here. So, in a sense, I suppose I should be thankful, eh? But I'm not. I want those picks back. And I spent a lot of markers to find out where they went. Now I know. And you're gonna help me get him. Good chat.
What do you need?
Yeah. All right. Reckon I'll have a night out with the lads after this one. Can't remember the last time I blacked out. Blink.
Make him suffer! Get them! You're gonna regret this!
Yeah. Yeah.
Run, look, run!
My spirits are spent.
We hurt you?
I'll try to make it quick. Not even close. On it.
Do this just yet.
Adia, you've never looked more lovely. Take us home, yeah?
Of course. It is my duty. Agreed?
Strange. I thought having these pics back would make me feel whole again, but... well, it's not your problem, rookie. Not yet. Good stuff.
Just my luck. Of course, you are put on my contract. Do you even know anything about the theater? The cursed play? The one no performer should ever name, lest they end up consumed by the phantom that haunts it? It's said that the play's author wrote it while high as an eagle on ergot. He didn't know, of course, and died upon penning the final word. The play, whose name I shall not utter, is about a beautiful young lady who finds herself swept into a world beneath the sands of the Vistiri, where the dead have built a city of bones. She marries a statue, becomes the queen of the city, and then her skin peels off and 100 little versions of her spill out. Completely nutty! It's locked up with the rest of the works deemed distasteful by the Templar, and I simply must have it. Farewell. What do you need? Oh, okay then. Stay on script and hit your marks. Enemies heading our way.
I command you to stop.
What? No plot twist?
You! Trespasser!
Should have rehearsed more.
Stop there!
Are you drunk, soldier? There's nothing on the other side.
Stop there!
Trouble.
You! Hold the line!
Oh, they just keep coming!
That's it! For your honor! Your lives!
Keep going. This is your final scene.
My spirit is spent.
Oh, they just keep coming! Don't stop moving. How about a bloody round of applause, eh? Yeah. Marilla turns to her beloved's unmoving face and speaks the blessed words. Marilla, 2 into 1, 1 into many, to churn the world beneath the crashing dunes. Marilla's body shatters like porcelain, each fragment becoming Marilla. Each new Marilla shatters again and again, each fragment becomes whole. The stage is flooded by Marilla. All is Marilla. The statue rises and exits stage right. Finn. Wow. I mean, wow. That was something, right? That was something, right? I think I might just stick to the unbanned works for a little while, actually. Thanks, though. Off you go.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Sorry, what?
Ah, happy hunting.
Welcome.
Look, as a rule, I don't ask for help. I don't need somebody getting involved in my business and messing everything up. Unfortunately, I must now break that rule. Why is this so hard? I need your help. There, I said it. Before I was exiled, I was romantically involved with a man from a very good family. We kept it secret while he tested the waters with his mother and father. It's not exactly ideal for the nobility to be fraternizing with the uncouth, as they say. Less than a week before I was heaved overboard and my exile began in earnest, he proposed. I know it's crazy, and I know it's almost certainly impossible, but I want so desperately to marry that man. Just taking his name would wash clean my past, and I know I could find happiness. So I need a dress. When Marvale and Duresso wed, they held the most elaborate ceremony. Marvale was said to be the most beautiful visage ever to walk down the Basilica aisle. It took 6 people to carry the train on her dress. I want that dress. I need that dress. My beloved deserves to see me in that dress. So you're gonna help me get it. Got it? Good.
Hello.
You need the best? Well, here I am. Most people think I don't like small talk.
My spirit is spent.
Not as smooth as I'd hoped, but not too bad. The Lady Mervel's dress is even more beautiful than I'd imagined. It's held up well over the years, and it fits nearly perfectly. I appreciate your help on this matter. I'll add you to our invitees. No plus ones.
My contract. A man of my build gets a lot of attention. By the time I was 13, I was taller than most adults. By my next birthday, I was invited to join a little circus of sorts as a strongman. Well, that's where I met Talina, by the way. One day, someone left a baby girl named Opal for the troop leader. Oh, she had bright red eyes, but the most pale skin and whitest hair I'd ever seen. She became sort of a daughter of the whole troop. We took turns looking after her. By the time she was about 7, I'd grown quite attached to her, and she to me. The hardest part of being exiled is not knowing what has happened to her. So I want to find out. I know the troop is disbanded, so I just want to make sure she's found a good home. No worries. Just don't ask me to help you move. You ever get the feeling? Nah, never mind.
I can't do this just yet.
You're gonna be sorry. Be sorry. Hey, you!
Stop there!
Only boss.
My spirit is spent.
Stop that! Hey, you!
I should have ignored the noise, mate.
Who goes there?
Not too shabby, mate. Good stuff.
On you to stop!
Heads up. Got trouble.
Oh, we're dead! For your honor! Reaction, right?
Practice makes perfect.
Surrender. Ain't gonna be yet. Hold the line! Stress. Any easier. Hold the line! Fight it! Fight it!
I'll be sore tomorrow for sure. Good sore. Well, it ain't great news. Templar took an interest in her because of her unique traits, which she dropped off the map before they could get her. Good instincts. I have a hunch that she might have found some of the old troop members. I'll see what Vicano can dig up. See you, mate.
Ah, yes, Exile. I was hoping you would aid me. I have a very simple mission. To prove that gods do not exist. Yes, I know you believe you have faced them yourself, but I am intent on proving the fraud. You are a victim, like many, of an elaborate facade painted for you by clever con artists. In order to expose them, I shall need a certain piece of equipment, the thought extractor. Forced confessions shall save us from mysticism. Are you ready to see the light? Think on
There'll be
what
time
I
for that
say.
soon enough.
Yes?
Together, we shall seek the truth. This will go as well as all our other misadventures.
All together! Hey, you!
Quicker, Counts has gone back.
No further!
Commence the bloody work. Yes? Of course.
Stop there!
Time for a tussle. No afterlife for them. Okay. Find Harbour.
Spirit is spent.
To die here. Absolutely brutal.
I can't do this just yet.
Mind control. Exactly. See me. Absolutely brutal. That made me nostalgic for my interrogator days. I immediately performed my tests with the device we stole, of course. But the random people I accosted with the thought extractor truly believe divinity is real. I don't know what else I expected. Instead of finding the truth, all we did was dig up the false narrative they hold dear. In order for this plan to work, we would have to force confessions out of the ones responsible for the divine facade. But if we knew who they were, we wouldn't need their confessions. The thought extractor is useless. We shall continue our search for the truth some other way. Think on what I said.
You've got a contract you want me to look at? All right. Why not?
Yes.
Well, everything seems to be in order. Oh! This was mine! Well, the designs have changed a bit, but the fundamentals are the same. It's a grocery list. Except instead of the markets, we're going to an alchemy storehouse I'm not supposed to know exists. And instead of groceries, we're going to collect a number of powders, ichors, and minerals I'm running low on. And instead of paying for them, we're going to steal them. So in that sense, it's very unlike a grocery list. Straightforward enough. Ready to go. Always a pleasure.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
What do you need?
Seems straightforward enough. Remember to breathe when we get in. Can't tell you how many good men and women I've lost to forgetting to breathe.
No further! How long will you endure it? Come for us!
Stop hitting me, you nitwit! I have bombs!
No further!
Got it? They move! If I die, I hope this blows you up too.
My spirit is spent.
Just keep help! I'm too young to die! Ready yourselves! Gods, these are not ideal. Like this! Just keep coming! Fight your way out! Gods, that was satisfying! You've got fire magic, don't you, Adia?
I do. I use it sparingly.
Where do you draw it from? Is it in the palms? The fingers? Or if your hand were accidentally severed, could it still light a flame? 33 cubits of cerulean alloy thread, half an ounce of vitriolic talc, 2 quarts of bishop-blessed cleansing alcohol, that's for me, and enough barrel hoops to sink a bloated bone chewer. You're perfect. Wait. Hold on. Hold on one dang minute. Where's the funeral tar? Oh, don't tell me I forgot the funeral tar. Without the tar, I might as well be baking a tray of Kef flatbread. Oh, dear. I didn't even have it on the list. Sorry, Exile. The error is mine. You've earned your markers. Hopefully I'll have enough left to take out another contract. Always a pleasure.
My sister, Nashta, and her bandits have responded to our retrieval of Solarai's spear by targeting their raids against other Maraketh caravans. That in itself is not shameful, but she is doing so while wearing the colors of my Akara. She is trying to start a war among our people. And we can hardly afford conflict when our survival already hangs by a thread. You and I must infiltrate her stronghold and retrieve her war plans. With that proof, we can ensure that the Sekemas know who is truly to blame.
Can't do this just yet.
Dead or alive! You're
My spirit is spent.
war journal contains exactly what I hoped. This, combined with my word, should be enough for the Sycamores to believe that Nashta is acting on her own. I thank you, Exile.
Exile, however have you been since however long we... Listen, that little job you pulled for me went nowhere. I showed Darnor the papers, and he had the gall to shrug at me. He said, "What are you going to do, arrest me?" I said I might. And now, I'm blackballed. No orders coming through from him, and no communications coming from any of the other surviving vessels. So, a bit of a setback. Oh, not the end of the world. Well, pending all this divine stuff going on, Plan B is underway. I've a bit of a rivalry with another captain, Fidium. Clean as a whistle, Captain Fidium. Barnacles wouldn't stick to his hull. Oh, he's long had it out for me. Suspects me of underhanded dealings. The clever sod. I want you to break into his home and plant Darnor's incriminating papers there. Put them where he's likely to find them. Probably a desk or the latrine. Desk. Let's go with the desk idea. He'll find the papers, confront Darnor, and wham! Sink two ships with one larger, stronger, handsomer ship. Farewell.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Once we get in there, we have to have each other's backs. Hey, you wanna dance? Let's dance.
You to stop!
Not too challenging. Good.
Intruder!
Now,
See you!
I'll handle it.
Can't do this just yet.
Done. Not as messy as I'd feared.
How did you do, Exile? Did you leave them by the latrine? Oh, wait, we settled on the desk, didn't we? Ah, a shame. What did you find there? Ah, Aha! Vidium, you fool. These, my dear, useful friend, are fleet orders, direct from Darnor himself. We now know the entire fleet's future movements, including Darnor's. Yes, a plan is forming. Leave it with me, Exile. There's work to be done. Happy hunting!
Sometimes I hate being right. Happy's kidnapping was followed by a string of similar kidnappings. All Karuis, some barely old enough to walk. Even in this time of madness and upheaval, as dead Ariathans are still being put to rest, slavers are taking my brothers and sisters. Different ships, but the methods they're using are too similar to be coincidence. Someone is in charge of this, and I want to know who. The Ariath Records Office holds a lot of documents, including sales records of slaves, slaver licenses, and records of the whereabouts and ownership of every known slave. Get me those documents. Be here if you need me.
Yes?
Ready for duty. Strike hard, strike true. Get out. Got it?
Halt!
Security inbound.
I can't do this just yet.
Yes, sir. Tricky one.
Trespasser! With your line!
Not a problem.
To the death! With your
Right, I got this.
hold the line!
Arms ready! Go, go, go!
Hold the line!
Buy me some time.
Hold the line!
Don't lose momentum! Savor it, Exile. Nothing's as sweet as success.
Many thanks, Exile. Leave these documents with me. I'll send a few little fishies upstream and see what they come back with. See you.
As I studied the prototypes you helped me retrieve, I realized that they'd already been examined by someone else. The Templars must have lied about declaring my work heretical. They're trying to build them for their own gain. I cannot imagine what disaster they'll bring upon us if they manage to do so. We already have the prototypes, so now we must steal the designs they created based on them. We'll need to steal the blueprints for my extreme warmth beam, my storm-wooing rod, the mind sublimator, and the unbreakable, of course. I don't claim to be the most imaginative namer, but it is what it is. They're all related, eventually intended to be part of one single superweapon, so the designs should all be in one place. Let's go retrieve those blueprints. Now, what was I doing?
Hello.
My mental gears are already turning. part where we make nervous small talk.
Hey, you!
I can't do this just yet.
In the works.
My spirit is spent.
Craftsmanship.
Surrender or die, thou face!
Don't let them touch me! I'm just gonna smack it with a wrench.
Ready yourselves!
Hear myself think.
Hold the line!
Enemies approaching! Does this mean we're friends now? We did it, Exile. At least in part. The designs for the Unbreakable were missing. I fear that they may have begun construction on it. If they complete the Unbreakable, we'll never be able to break it. Science deserves better masters than the Templars. Good job, Isla.
Been good having my old picks back. Real good. Just not good enough. It's like there's a lock inside me and not even my beautiful antique picks can open it. But I've been thinking about it long and hard, and I reckon I know what might. Revenge. One of my old crew recently got out of the game. Living a life of luxury now, while everyone around him is suffering and struggling just to survive. That should have been my life. But he took it from me when he took my picks. I want to send him and the rest of my old crew a message. So, rather than take something, we're gonna leave something. Something that'll put the fear of sin into the lot of them. Later, Rook.
What do you need?
A job's a job. Reckon I'll have a night out with the lads after this one. Can't remember the last time I blacked out.
I command you to stop.
Before they make too much noise.
I can't do this just yet. My spirit is spent.
I command you to stop.
Easy. Watch the hands.
Stop there.
We got company.
Don't move.
We stayed out of it.
Who goes there? You do your job, I'll do mine. Remember your training. What you bloody do
On it! Quick!
Don't slow down!
Bet you're wondering what happens now, eh? Interesting little toxin we left. Slowly fills the air, then the lungs. Never leaves the body. Just keeps building up. First you start feeling lightheaded. Then you start hearing things. Start seeing things. Start getting paranoid. A day or two later you feel tingly. The tingling turns to pain and the pain keeps building until your heart just stops beating. I'd wash your hands if I was you. Good chat.
You're handling my contract again. I thought I specifically requested someone with a working understanding of the arts. Fine, fine. It's just a job. Well, I'm sure you've done the necessary reading, but I'm dying to gab a bit. When I worked with the Theopolis Thespian Society, there was an old woman. I mean, at least 40? She was our seamstress. She created these costumes that look just like the real thing. Blackguard uniforms, Templar outfits, you name it. Well, one day she vanished, but the costumes remained. I want to get a hold of that old woman's costumes. They were just so believable. With those, it'll be much easier to slip into a role undetected. Off you go! Hello. A star as always. Stay on script and hit your marks.
I can't do this just yet.
Seize them!
My spirit is spent.
Stop them!
Enemies heading our way. What? No plot twist. They forgot they're the villains to a final scene. No second act. Who were you today, Gianna? A star, as always. Know how she did it. Each outfit so perfectly matches the original piece. It's almost as if... What? Property of Templar Logistics Office? They're the genuine article! That woman stole real bloody uniforms! Well, guess that explains why they always look so genuine. It also explains why we didn't ever see her again. Oh well. Her loss is our gain. Break a leg!
Oh! At last! The fumarole tar job. Gods, I've been chomping at the bit for this contract. I've drawn up plans for a bomb that, well, let's just say it'll put a ring on the map. Or take it off the map. It might take quite a large area off the map, actually. I tend to deal with controlled explosions, but who doesn't love an uncontrolled explosion? Whoever's nearby, that's who. But other than them, they're great. And this is going to be really, really great. There's only one place I know of that houses enough fumarole tar for the job. And it has all sorts of other experimental goodies that I'd like to get my hands on too. Exile, this thing is going to really set your world on fire. I feel like a child again. See you.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
What do you need?
Needed a reason to stretch these old legs. Wait, powder, sparks, probe, and... Yep, we're good. I'm old, but you'll still die sooner.
I can't do this just yet.
Cheap piece of idiot's trying to blow his boat up. I'm old, but you'll still die soon. You've seen too much. Tricky, but not impossible. Don't underestimate me. You've been spotted. Vinderi, you're not busy running for your life, are you? Fight your way out! You're insane! You old man under attack! Any more? You've got fire magic, don't you, Adia?
I do. I use it sparingly.
Where do you draw it from? Is it in the palms? The fingers? Or if your hand were accidentally severed, could it still light a flame? I've finished it, Exile. It's all done. The Vinderi bomb is complete at last. I named it after myself. It's my legacy. Or the ruins it leaves in its wake will be my legacy. I wonder if it works. Shall we try it out? We only get one attempt. Let's do it. Had you going there for a bit, didn't I? I may be old, but I've still got a little pop left in my powder keg. Did you really think I was about to blow us all to innocence? Give this old man a little credit. I just wanted to give the good folk here a little show. I call these beauties explodey make good lookers. Catchy, eh? Reckon there might be a business in it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Consider it a show of gratitude. See you.
Interrogation is a flawed art, as we learned together. But now I know of a better method to prove that divinity is false. I have learned the location of a renowned Asmiri artifact known as Veridi's Finger. It supposedly causes enormous plants to grow from almost any soil. Once it's in our possession, we can prove once and for all that Veridi's Finger is a fake and expose the liars for what they are. Prepare yourself, Exile. I hope I didn't offend you.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Together, we shall seek the truth. This will go as well as all our other misadventures.
I can't do this just yet.
I am a mental child. How convenient! I need a torture for answers. Thank God we survived. That I shall make it so. I really don't want to get stabbed again. All this gore remains gone. It's not too late. I'll be as quick as I can. Can't stop now. Not that's all right. Keep going. I refuse to die here. Mind control is a delicate art. You have chosen death. I'll try to be quick. Keep going. Run. I refuse to die here. Ha! I survived. A great many betting rogues just lost a great many markers. Veridi's Finger did indeed cause enormous plants to grow. But you know what that means, don't you? We've fallen into one of their traps. Clearly, someone has created this to fool us. I don't know whether it's some unknown species of plant or some sort of a hypnotizer or perhaps some sort of illusion machine. But Veridi's Finger is too dangerous. I shall destroy it so that no one else will ever be fooled by it again. I speak only the truth.
Ah, my contract. Took it out not long after joining the ring to track down a mate of mine. A man named Enoch. Not easy making friends at my age. But active duty has a way of forging near unbreakable bonds. Enoch and I got real close. Might as well have been brothers. Right before I got discharged, Enoch was called up to a special unit we'd heard rumors about. A group under the direction of Piety, of all people. Supposedly some elite strike force, but no one personally knew anyone who was a part of it. Till Enoch days. After I started working for the boss, I asked Furcano to find Enoch. Thought he might be a good fit, but Furcano found no traces. I want to break into Blackguard Records and find out where he's deployed. Right.
What do you need?
ready my kit. Peaceful out here. Savor it.
I can't do this just yet.
No more hostile. Stand it as you long. Shouldn't be too difficult.
My spirit is spent.
Guards, position. Good. Time to retreat. I'll do my best. I knew we could do it. Mostly. Gods damn 'em. Piety, Dominus, Gravicius, the whole lot of them. They moved Enoch into an unspecified research unit. Dead a month later. The cause listed as severe reaction to subdermal augmentations. They tried to turn him into a goddamn gemling and killed him in the process. Oh, Enoch, I am so sorry, mate. I appreciate the backup, Exile. I need a bit of time to sort my emotions out, but I reckon I'll have more work for you soon enough. Look out for yourself, mate.
Got an update on Opal. She's living on the fringes with some of the old troop, like I thought. Tough people to track down, but at least I know she's safe. I want to keep it that way. I want to make sure she doesn't need to put herself at risk to work or eat. So we're going to do what is essentially the opposite of a bank robbery. We're breaking in to leave enough wealth for her to live safely out of harm's way in a vault under a pseudonym. Always nice seeing you.
What do you need?
Nothing's getting in our way. I always think this time I won't get nervous, and I always do.
I can't do this just yet.
On it, boss. Oof. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Rather well.
I know I'm a lot poorer than I was a few days ago, but I feel like I've done some real good. Opal's a smart kid. She'll put that money to good use. Better than I would have anyway. Thanks, Exile. Really. Righto.
I'm fine. Sorry, I mean, hello. But really, I'm fine. I don't need your help. Wait! I do need your help. It's time to face reality. The wedding's off. Given our wildly different lifestyles, it no longer seems possible for my fiancé and I to live happily ever after. Furcano has kept abreast of his movements, and although he has remained faithful, he is unhappy. I don't think it's because they have him locked up in an attempt to draw me out, but it couldn't have helped. I miss him dearly, and he misses me, but we cannot meet in person without jeopardizing his safety or my freedom. He needs to move on, and so do I. I want to return our engagement ring. He'll understand. I cannot bear to do it myself, hence the contract. Please? Good.
What do you need?
I will not fail you. Thank you for letting me participate.
Please, die!
Today is not the end, then. So the clash comes. Quiet. I'm listening. Seeing sometimes relies on more. I require
I see you!
Lena Seller.
I can't do this just yet.
Hold the line!
good riddance. Let me listen. Quickly.
So, it's done. We're done. I feel absolutely awful, actually. But I also feel lighter. He will no doubt grieve for a long time and will, of course, never find another woman that meets the lofty bar I set. But he will meet someone eventually. He will fall in love. He will propose to her. She will be delighted. They will marry and start a family, and they will have their happy ending. It was the right thing to do. For both of us. Thank you for your help, and your discretion. I'm keeping that dress, by the way. Lady Mervale's, that's mine now. Back to it.
The Vox twins are offering to return Hannah and negotiate a truce, so long as we are willing to meet them in person once more. I doubt this meeting will be any more useful than the last. In fact, we may be walking into an ambush, but I want Hannah back. I've put all members on high alert while we're gone, and Ardia is ready to help us escape if it comes to that. We'll go when you're ready. Stay safe.
What do you need?
Hello? Hello?
Look, brother. A At last, the guest of honor has arrived. With
Surrender
company.
or
The
die.
weak little girl brought her big, strong bodyguard. You were meant to come alone. What's wrong, Lady Kurai? Are you afraid of us?
Ignore them. Keep moving.
Seize them!
You kept us waiting so very long that we got bored. We decided to pass the time. We were playing with little... Hana, was it? Lovely name. Beautiful cat and so affectionate. Very affectionate. And we were having such a pleasant time with her. But then... things took a turn. Hana swiped at us. Attacked us. We don't like being attacked. Do we, Vinny? Not at all.
With your lives!
Beautiful little Hana was being vicious. Mean. Very mean. So we did to Hana what we do to anyone who attacks a Vox.
Who goes there? Thieves, die! Who goes there? Thieves, die!
Do you see them anywhere? No.
Hana attacked her betters. She crossed a line. Do you see, Lady Kurai? Do you understand? Hello? Are you deaf?
I understand.
Good. Then we have a proposal for you. Very favorable. A truce. As long as you never interfere in Vox business again. Lady Kurai?
I have a counter-proposal. How about we kill you, Vincent? And you, Victario? How about we kill the both of you and every member of your wretched family? How about that? How does that deal sound?
It seems discussions have broken down. Shame. Farewell, Lady Kurai.
They can't do this just yet.
Vic and Vinny are monsters, Exile. Monsters. They terrorize anyone who does not submit and swear fealty. They killed Hana. When it comes to business, the boss does not normally take personal feelings into consideration, but he has made an exception here. He wants the Vox family dead. Plans are in motion. Stay alert.
I know my sister. Nashta responds to adversity by invigorating her resistance, not backing down. We retrieved Solar Ice Spear and thwarted her attempt to spark a civil war among the Maraketh. But that will only cause her to up the scale of her banditry. We must face her before she causes a disaster that our people can ill afford in these dangerous times. This will not be a matter of stealth, Exile. Be prepared to fight if she will not listen to words. Home.
You know I cannot, sister. My soul yearns for freedom.
You could try.
I cannot live under those tyrants.
I understand. I will give you the only freedom I can.
God's flame! Thank you, Adia. Sister.
You fought well, Nashta. I am proud of you. This was the best end I could have wished for Nashta. I think it is what she always wanted. Not to live under the heavy oppression of a rigid set of rules, but to die fighting as a true Dekara. In death, by standing and fighting, she has cleared her shame. She will be remembered as a woman filled with the irrepressible spirit of the warrior, one with so much aggression that she had no place in this civilized world. I will retrieve her body. Leave me now. I have some final things to say to my sister that are not for a Jingak to hear. Go well, my friend. I prefer not to name my Akara in the presence of these persons of ill repute, but I can say that I am from the northern reaches of the plains of Vistiri. My home caravan has 92 carts, all of which are beautifully set with colorful tapestries and shaped metal. It is a life and land unlike this one. Difficult, duty-bound, but rewarding. I will return there someday, when my duty here is at an end. I still owe a debt to the boss for allowing me a place here. Nashta may be dead, but I will stay here for a few more moons. Goodbye.
Not long after we found Enoch's file, Vakano informed me he'd found the Enoch's family, and that even they had no idea where he was. They assumed he was still on duty. Can you believe that? The bloody Templars had the gall to massacre Enoch and not even tell his family. That just don't sit right with me. His records don't list a final resting place, but I know that most blackguards who died on duty were cremated and put to rest in the tunnels beneath the city. It's a long shot, but maybe we can find some trace of Enoch to give his parents peace. Right.
What do you need?
Ready for duty. Make sure you're good and ready before we head in. Security inbound. Train for this. Got a fight on our hands. No more hostiles. Leave it to me.
Then move! Combat positions! Go, go, go!
Got it.
Get off me!
Reckon I can handle it.
Fire's inbound! Combat positions!
Look at me now, Captain Arturo. Enoch was the sort of man who'd starve to make sure you had something to eat. The sort of man whose oath to protect and preserve informed everything he did. He deserved far better than he got. And we can do nothing for him now. But with his service records and his tags, we can at least let his mum and dad know what happened. Don't worry, Exile. I'll handle this messy part. You've done more than enough. Thank you. Be safe, yeah?
Word of our last job has started getting around. Unfortunately, all the credit is going to an old rival of ours. That don't sit right with me. It's one thing to steal a man's property, but to steal a man's hard work? No, I ain't gonna let that stand. So we're gonna leave a little present at my old rival's abode. One of my prized lockpicks dipped in the very same toxin. Uh-huh. Hello, rookie.
Yes?
Just keep me alive. I'll do the rest. Things start going south in there. Don't expect me to save you. Let you get this one, yeah? Wasn't worth it, was it? This'll be quick.
Dead or alive!
Push him back! You sure you want that?
Come on, keep it right there!
Who put you in a bad mood? Blink.
Form a wall!
Not quick, but not hard.
Thieves!
Quick, before they make too much noise.
Make him
Should have stayed out of it. You know what, Rookie? I do believe I feel whole again. It's only a matter of time till that old rival of mine suffers the same fate as my traitorous crewmate. With both the bastards dead and my pick the only common thread, the message is crystal clear. Can't steal from a thief. Oi, oi.
Just the person I was looking for. And you even have my contract in hand. How fortuitous. I've spent a good long while thinking over our next move. There are many pieces in play, and we must act decisively if we are to enact the change we seek. The change we seek. Here it is. We kill Darnor. That's it. Brilliant, eh? We go to Darnor's location and we kill him. You kill him. You go to Darnor's location and kill him. I'm going to stay here, hands clean and all that. Couldn't be simpler, huh? Well, go on then. Toodles.
Hello.
I will do my part. I just want to be useful. Too clumsy. Here they come.
How did you... Oh, Faustus. Damn him! An admiral never cowers to threats. You want the fleet? Come and take it!
I believe in traveling light.
Admiral Darnor's dead? Then you should be addressing me more formally. For I, Faustus, am the new Admiral. Well, I will be very soon. I'll send a small crew to investigate Captain Fidium's residence. I suspect they may find some damning evidence of Darnor's corruption that must have pushed fastidious Fidium into a fit of fury. A quick keel-hauling and presto! No loose ends. We'll have to use my ship for the keel-hauling, of course. Fidium's keel is notoriously clean. Thanks to your hard work, I can now consolidate the Oriath Navy under my banner. The largest military force, mine to control, sitting at the center of all trade. I do believe this deserves a toast. To me, long live the Admiral! Toodles.
Here's the thing about slavers. Without the blessing of the Templar authorities, they collapse under pressure like a sandcastle. My little fishies have come back, and they've brought with them a name. Friedrich Tirolo. Not surprised you haven't heard of him. He was small time, but even in a career known for callousness and cruelty, Friedrich was a real bastard. Loved the chase, loved the struggle, left his mark on the backs of many of my brothers and sisters. It seems he has holed himself up in a cave somewhere, declared himself the supreme ruler of the slavers, and is enjoying the lawlessness Oriath's collapse has brought to a sickening degree. Find him, and bring him to justice. See you.
Nothing's getting in our way. Come on, Gil. You got this. Easy as, easy as. Let's head out.
shouldn't have come here. Now I can't let you leave. Trying to save these worthless slaves. They're just as soon cut your throat. They're good for only one thing. Blood!
Guess we're doing this.
Stupid fools.
I heard the news, Exiled. Torolo is dead. The message is loud and clear to those who care to listen. The Karui people are a free people and will not bend to threats and terror. Not now, not ever. Maybe this was just a job for you. Maybe it was more. I don't much care either way. What matters is that you enacted change. For that, you have earned my markers and my respect. Bye.
What have you got for me? Farewell.
My instruments have started going haywire. I believe the Templar have managed to build the Unbreakable. My greatest achievement. Normally I'd be thrilled at seeing my work given life, but I have a feeling the Unbreakable will be used against us, not for us. It's time to do some deconstruction. You're good at smashing things, yes? Then perhaps you can break the Unbreakable. Back to work.
Yes?
My mental gears are already turning. You do know what you're doing, yes? This wasn't the plan! Complete. The jig's up! Continue with the plan. Oh, such awful personal space. Personal space. The Unbreakable has been broken. You know what that means, don't you? The Templar didn't build it right. I'll have to continue my work to prove it can be done. Now, what was I doing?
We have been monitoring communications in the Vox crime family for some time. Vic and Vinny have been careful to remain separate, so as not to invite an ambush. But we believe they are uniting very soon for a celebration. This is the best time to strike. Please ready yourself. Stay safe.
Yes?
I can't do this just yet.
And Victario Vox.
Lady Kurai, how nice of you to join us. Unfortunately, the party has drawn to a close, but the fun is just beginning.
You petulant, overgrown children. Today, you face justice.
Bow before your betters! You can't give my bless! No one must remember you! Darkness of the underworld! All this for a book? For a cat?
No, for the family. Death cannot bring back the dead, but it can bring peace to the living. The Vox family was a source of anguish for more people than I care to mention. With the twins gone, their hold on civilian life is relinquished, at least for now. The increased business we will now receive is simply a happy coincidence. And I know, somewhere in Hinekora's hallowed halls, Hana is sinking her claws deep into Vox flesh. The boss has authorized me to give you a bonus. Thank you again, Exile. I'll be here when you need me.